Who the fuck did Keemstar interview? 6 hours ago, he posted a video. What the fuck?
What is up, Trouble Alert Nation? I'm your host, Keller Keemstar. Let's get right into the news. Now, guys, normally we go to the address of their enemy. One of the teams dared the other team to go ahead and swat him. He said, please try some shit. I'll be waiting, posting this address. I'll have you in prison for 5 years, buddy. Casey already gave me all the proof I need. So once the other team got that address, they didn't do the swatting themselves, but they sent it to a known swatter, a hacker who's been swatting Call of Duty pros and who has been putting in bomb threats to the last MLG event earlier this month.
This dude is he's a beast. He's been doing this shit for fucking how long now? Someone who's just a repeating swatter, a habitual swatter. Bomb threats? SWAT calls on people's cribs? Streamers? Call of Duty profilers? What the fuck?
They sent it to a swatter known as Swatastic. And once Swatastic got this address, he called in a fake hostage situation to that address with the police. And when the police showed up, they shot and killed a 28-year-old father who had nothing to do at all with this situation. Happened in Wichita, Kansas. Man dies after being shot by Wichita officer investigating a possible homicide. The local news, known as the Wichita Eagle, interviewed the family to find out exactly what took place. Here is that interview. Roll it.
I know I had seen the red and blue lights flashing in my window. I heard my son scream. I got up and then I heard a shot. And as I was walking by, this door was open. The police said, "Come out with your hands up." They took me, my roommate, and my granddaughter, who witnessed the shooting and had to step over her dying uncle's body, to come. They took us outside with no shoes on. They handcuffed us, you know. Why couldn't they? Yeah, they didn't call the ambulance until after he was dead. And what gives the cops the right to open fire? Why didn't they give him the same warning they gave us? I mean, that cop murdered my son over a false report in the first place. Yeah, Andy, my son was not a gamer. He was not a gamer. No.
So they just knocked on the door and it was
They didn't knock on the door. My son opened it because he heard something. He screamed and then they shot him.
This is so incredibly sad and unbelievable that this even happened. UMG, the website where the Call of Duty competitive match took place, put out this statement. We woke up this morning to the horrible news about an incident with a man losing his life. Our hearts go out to his loved ones. We will do everything we can to assist authorities in this matter. And get this, the swatter, the person that made the fake police call, he said this on Twitter. I didn't get anyone killed because I didn't discharge a weapon. And being a SWAT member isn't my profession. Unfucking believable. Now, I could not believe that this hacker, swatter, or whatever wasn't taking any responsibility whatsoever. So we reached out to him, and we asked him if we could get an interview with him, and we did. And this is what the person that
tell me you killed that nigga, Keemstar
said. Roll it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the alleged swatter on here. SWAT. Swatastic So you were involved in this swatting where the 28-year-old man was shot and killed, correct?
Allegedly, I was involved.
Allegedly. Well, you took responsibility on Twitter, and then your Twitter got suspended, right?
I changed my username. Someone took the username, and that username got suspended. My account never got suspended.
Okay, so what happened in this situation? You were playing a competitive match?
I was minding my own business at the library. Someone contacted me and said, "Hey, dude, this fucking retard just gave me his address, and he thinks nothing's gonna happen. You wanna, prove him wrong?" And I said, "Sure. I love swatting kids who think that nothing's gonna happen." And then I followed the kid that he wanted me to swat, and the kid that he wanted me to swat sent me a DM saying, he basically messaged me with an address saying, well, I'm waiting for you to do something, pussy, this and that. And then, an attempt was made to swat that address.
So you swatted that address, correct?
Sure.
Okay,
Right.
so you swatted the address, you put in the fake hostage situation, correct?
Yep.
And then this guy gets killed.
That's what happened, I guess.
And you said
you
said this on Twitter. You said, "I didn't get anyone killed because I didn't discharge a weapon, and being on a SWAT member isn't my profession." So do you
I
take
did read that.
right? Do you take any responsibility for what happened?
The argument can be made that the police would have never showed up if I didn't make the call. However, I don't believe that I'm the only guilty party involved in this whole.
Did I just hear that shit correctly? Did he really just say he's not the only guilty party? Did I really just hear that shit correctly?
Considering I was contacted and, it almost instructed to SWAT and taunted to SWAT an address. I mean, of course, if
That doesn't mean you have to do it.
you want to, I mean, you could say that, of course, I was involved. However, I mean, other people were
Involved! You killed him!
involved. I mean, yeah, the call was made by me, but as far as the whole incident,
I
you could
can't.
point the finger at numerous.
I am gonna fucking break something if I hear any more of this fucking trash talking about this. I'm fucking done.